Y'all, I have a problem. I'm a creative who suffers from
too many ideas at once. I can't focus on one thing. So I'm using this as an excuse to work on another project.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jerica Nicole, but I write under the pen name MKHILL. And do you know what this month is? Novel November. A month where people get this crazy idea to just write 50,000 words in 30 days. Now, back in the day, it used to be called NaNoWriMo, but apparently some kind of scandalous stuff happened, and now it's Novel November. I don't know. But yeah. But anyway, this is a time where writers, authors, aspiring authors, they choose to, challenge themselves by writing 50,000 words in a month. So I'm using this as an excuse to press pause on my current project, Echo, to tackle a new idea. Not because I'm stuck or anything on Project Echo. I'm just saying I just want to work on something else for a little bit. Lately, I've been obsessed with stories that are owned by the public domain. As you know, Project Echo, or maybe you don't know, maybe you should go watch my other series called the First Draft Diaries. Go watch that. But Project Echo is based on Dracula. I have actually brainstormed stuff based on Alice in Wonderland. But for Novel November, my brain went straight to Peter Pan. Am I the only person that has never liked him? I like the movie. I just have never liked the character Peter Pan. And I've always felt bad for Captain Hook. So I decided to brainstorm some ideas about Peter Pan and Captain Hook. And you know what? I'm going to use Novel November to write 50,000 words on it, okay?
Don't judge me.
Of course, I went to Pinterest and just started throwing images together. Of course, I started creating character profiles. Of course, I started world building. Of course. Of course. Because I have this disease where I cannot focus on one thing at a time. And does that mean I have ADHD? Or do I have ADHD when it comes to writing? Anyway, here's the premise for my Peter Pan retelling, whatever you want to call it. Here's the premise.
After years of hiding from his past, Captain James Hook returns to Neverland, an island where dreams never die and childhood never ends. But the magic have turned foul. Children across the world are vanishing in their sleep, drawn into the island by the immortal boy who rules it, Peter Pan. Those who linger too long become shadows, enslaved to Pan's endless games and stripped of everything that once made them human. Determined to end the nightmare once and for all, Hook set sail on the Jolly Roger with his loyal crew. To destroy Pan means facing the one thing Hook has spent his lifetime running from: the ghost of the boy he used to be.
Now, don't ask me what the title of the story is, because I don't know. I'm still brainstorming. Because the story ain't even been written yet. But for right now, we're going to call this Hit. Okay? This all I got for y'all right now. So anyway, for the month of November, I'm going to document myself trying to complete this 50,000 word project. Now, I did NaNoWriMo, I think back in 2022. I actually did an old vlog of it, which is, off YouTube now, but I still have it. I'll probably insert a clip right here of me doing it. But I actually I outlined a complete book and everything. And I quit NaNoWriMo after a week. So, Jerica, what will make this month any different from last time? Well, last time I had a outline. And I am a pantser. And I'm just going to be honest. Having the outline, I think it made me not want to write the story. I'm one of those people that just like the story to write itself pretty much. And I think that when I had the outline, I already knew where the story was going, I already knew the end, and it made me not interested and I didn't want to write it. Unfortunately, I tackled it as if I was a reader. Like, if you already know the ending, you ain't finna read the middle. So this time with Project Hook, I don't have an outline. I'm just going right by the seat of my pants. Will that make me run into a wall? Probably. But will I lose interest? Also, probably. Yeah. But does that mean that I'm still going to try to do this? Absolutely. Yes, of course I'm still going to try to do this, because this when I was world building this story, I was so excited to sit down and write the first chapter. So, I'm actually excited about this story. I have done a lot of world building, and I mean, I'm not going in it completely blind. I know what's supposed to happen at the beginning of Act 1 and the end of Act 1. Act 2 and 3, they're going to come once I finish Act 1, I'm assuming. Because, yeah. But that's pretty much where we at with it. But fingers crossed that I keep it up this time. 'Cause like I said, when I did this back in 2022, y'all, I quit after a week. Wish me luck. So what are y'all working on? Are you participating in NaNoWriMo or Novel November or whatever it's called now? There are so many names for it now, and so many different writing projects or writing challenges going on out there. I saw one that started in October called the 90-Day Novel, where people spend the rest of the year trying to finish a novel. I was gonna do that, but then I was like, oh, it started too late. So right now I'm just gonna try to do this 50,000 word challenge in November. And yeah, what are you working on? Are you gonna participate? Please share whatever you're doing in the comments, and thank you for whoever watches these videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and come back next week to see if I make it through the first week of Novel November, because if I do, that's pretty good. And we just gonna spend this month talking about this new story that I'm obsessed with. And then after this month, I can make a return to Project Echo in the First Draft Diaries. But for the sake of November, we in a new series, baby. This is Novel November. My name is Jerica, writing under the pen name MKHILL. And I will see y'all next week. Happy writing!